see the thing where it was like, what's the weakest element in Avatar, bro? What do y'all think the weakest element in Avatar is?
Definitely fire.
I'm not, bro. It has to be water, bro. It has to be. No. Hear me out.
It depends on where people at, but
That's what I'm
I might have
saying.
to say Earth.
That's what I'm saying. You got to hear me out. Like the stuff Qatar and all the masters was doing. You really got to be a master to be cold with that water joint. Like the average waterbender is not cold. You really got to be cold with it to
Yeah, them
be
niggas
nice with the
buns
water.
like, and most niggas can turn that shit into ice too. Like,
and you got to think about it. Like waterbenders, they really got to be around their element. Unless, like I said, it's like masters like Qatar and them. They be using like sweat and they can blood bend and all that stuff. But bro, come on now, bro. Everybody else, Earth is everywhere. Air is everywhere, and fire niggas, they just be throwing it.
All right, but let's say they're all masters.
No, fire low key weak because you have no defense with fire.
You wasn't watching the show. No way.
This nigga did not watch the show at all.
Fire ain't got no defense, bro.
What is you talking about? When have fire never had defense?
Water, you can literally put an ice wall. Earth, you don't.
That's when they get it.
But that's why we
air.
saying like
air, you be evasive. But fire, it's no defense,
bro. But they be using the little fire shields. They be doing that stuff.
Anyways, it's got to be fire because the shields that they be putting up, they be throwing the shields up in like 2 seconds, bro. Like that's not a barricade. You can have like whole ice barricades, earth barricades. Air is the only one that's questionable, but you know how you can get around when you airbend. Like
no, airbenders is nice. No, I was seeing people talking about how air is the weakest. I'm like, y'all gotta understand. The airbenders was just pacifists. If they was really on that type of timing, they would have ruled the world,
bro.
Like, yo, what's that name? Zaire from Legend of Korra. Y'all ever seen the clip where he like started airbending the air out the lady's lungs? They would have been frying people left and right, bro.
Like I ain't watched Korra yet,
bro.
I thought his name was like Zoro or some shit.
Bro, I don't know whatever his name is.
Bro, he was black nigga fighter.
He was the only airbender that was really on that type of timing, and he was killing people left and right, no issues. Like you got to really think about it. You got control of all the air.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fake. Then he had it for like 2 hours. Like he just went out there and just started going crazy,
smacking people.
What happened?
So he didn't even have it for that long. He just started murking niggas.
Like literally, bro. He got it like same day he was out there because he was really a violent dude. Like he was really he was an assassin type. So he really knew like how to use that off rip. He was really murking people. Like imagine if the airbenders wasn't pacifists, bro.
It would be bad.
They would have there's no way air is the weakest.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, how they get ran up on by the Fire Nation like that?
It's because they never was really training. And bro, Fire Nation need that comment.
True.
Man, I'm smoking souls with no comment. Like, what is we talking about, bro? No, but it's and you gotta think like, bro, none of them was really trying to kill nobody. Like none of them. And they was never trained to kill nobody. So
they were just sitting on their all day, then came up, got the whipping that, they didn't know what to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if the Fire Nation spending their whole life trying to train to kill, obviously the airbenders the exact opposite gonna get smacked when the Fire Nation at their strongest too.
Hey Google.
I don't know why they didn't at least have like some type of training grounds. Like, why are you sitting around all day? Like, bro, I know life gotta be boring as hell. Y'all playing with flying monkeys all day. Come on.
They was just hella zen, bro.
I'll talk about my guy like that, man.
All right, so outside of football though, let's get back to the Avatar stuff,
bro.
Since we can start the wrap.
Here we go with this again, bro.
So Matt, let me talk to the camera real quick. Matter of fact, let me move over.
Bro, no. Keep me in the camera, man. Don't play on my screen time now.
So Xander was arguing with me. We've been arguing about this all
this
week.
Avatar thing for a very long time.
We have been arguing Avatar and which element is the strongest and which one is the weakest for a very long time now, right? And he brought up a great point that I didn't even mention in the comment section or in the video of the last pod. He brought up the fact that only the women in the water village were allowed to heal. Now, that means more than one thing. That means the women were only male fighters, right? Which is why they hold on. Let me say what I'm saying. Which is why they got smacked in the Fire Nation war. Also, they took their powers with the moon. Side note. Second of all, those healing powers are not to be downplayed because and you're gonna argue that he didn't actually, but Katara, which I know she's a very powerful Water Nation bender, was able to bring the Avatar back to life.
She brought
using
the
healing
Avatar
powers.
back to life, bruh.
Using the healing power.
But I'm saying he's the Avatar, bruh. Obviously, ain't gonna be
he like 10 years old.
Bro is the most gifted spiritually, energy, all that in the entire universe. Obviously, gonna be easy to bring back to life, man.
Easy.
And this was special water. Like, bro, this ain't no tap water she healing Aang with. This from the spiritual oasis.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on now, dude.
Like, it still fits into the, like, you got to be aware of your surroundings. But to say that the healing powers and bloodbending, which are arguably two of the strongest powers in the show, makes them the weakest is crazy.
Donovan, mid-fight, though, bro. Mid-fight, though, them healing powers is not gonna do crazy nothing. If we really throwing them ones, bro,
Dude.
me and you, I'm not gonna take a break to let you heal yourself.
Oh,
Are you serious?
It doesn't matter.
Bro.
Ice them.
I'm not going to take a break. Bro, what element do I got? What element do I fight you with?
Earth.
Any element, I'm cracking the ice wall, dude. You not going. And you got to
Dome.
think that healing is not instant for every wound either.
That's
Like
what
Aang, he was in a coma for a little bit when her dad got injured when they invaded the Fire Nation. He was out of commission, even though she healed him right on the spot.
No, but I'm not saying that it's like super overpowered. I'm saying but the ability to be able to bring somebody back regardless of like how what you have to go through to do that is already crazy. But to be able to do it in the only nation that can heal people is crazy. That's overpowered. You don't think that the writers are like writing this stuff down about the Water Nation or like, nah, we gotta make it so that they can only do this during the full moon.
Water Nation's the weakest.
Just
Not
don't believe
like,
that.
dude, come on now. All right, let's just sit here like this. If we just no special techniques, nothing like that. If we throw that all out the way. If I throw some water at you, is you gonna get hurt?
Bro, what does that mean?
If I throw some water at you,
All
is
right.
you gonna get hurt?
No, I'm not gonna
If
get
we
hurt.
all just base. Now, if I throw a huge rock at your head, what's gonna happen? If I blast you in the face with some fire like that, what's gonna happen? If I hit you with some hard wind, what's gonna happen?
Some hard wind. That's not doing anything to
Like,
me.
bro, you lying, bro.
Hard
lying,
wind?
Bro.
That's what we just comped that to?
You lying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. If we just talking about just even the elements at just their rawest form.
But
That's what we talking
the
about.
rawest form, the water already has control of water and ice. That's what I'm saying. Like the bare minimum of benders of Water Nation benders have two things under control already. They already have an element and a sub.
All right. Give me right then. So, why did they get torched then?
I just told you
on the night of the
why.
full moon. I understand they
Because
not
they
really
killed the fish
I
and they
understand.
took their powers.
Aang not letting nobody kill the airfish, even though the airfish don't exist. But I'm saying if they invaded like that, no. Tell me this. If they really was cold like that, really strong like that, why did Sozin not kill them on the night of the comet, and why did he kill the air nomads?
Because he needed it. Because the air nomads was cut.
And then another comet came. Wasn't nobody worried about the water tribe?
No, hold on.
He said we going to Ba Sing Se,
Hold on.
we killing the Earth Kingdom.
He used it. He used that comment on the air tribe because the Avatar was in the air kingdom at that point. That's why he used it for that tribe, and that he wiped them out because he thought he got the Avatar when Aang was the only one that survived. Right,
Yeah.
so that's why he used it the first time.
But he
Second
also
time,
knew they was really cut like that.
because a fire can't burn. What's it called? A rock.
Yeah. That's why Earth not the weakest and water is. What you talking about?
I didn't. Oh my gosh, I'm just saying. Fire seems like they got to use a lot of resources.
I'm just saying they was not worried about no comet when it came to the water tribe. They said we gonna pull up on the water tribe. It could be our worst day and we gonna pull up on the water tribe.
Dude, that's just so stupid. That's just such a stupid argument. Like seeing as like Fire Nation is literally the only nation that was training to be fighters other than like the Earth Kingdom and the Dai Li. They have no reason to be cut like that.
Water's the weakest, dude. Cause we gotta really sit down and think about this. Like bloodbending, nobody's really learning.
It's still the strongest.
I understand these are the strongest forms of bending, but only like 2 people can do them. Only like 2 people can do that.
And also
5 people all time. If we're really talking about just fact for fact, 5 people all time have been able to show the skill of bloodbending.
So how many can do lightning?
Almost every bender. When you watch Avatar Korra, when you watch Legend of Korra, yes.
I'm not talking Legend of Korra, bro. I haven't watched that yet.
I'm just saying though. Like
So
like,
every Fire Nation member
because
can use
lightning bending it's not hard. It's not an indication of power. It's an indication of like mastering yourself. and just being able. It's a technique, mind you. Lightning bending was a technique that the royal family coveted. They didn't let any other firebenders do it. They didn't teach it to
They
anybody
did
else.
the same thing with blood bending.
Blood bending is not getting taught to everybody.
Exactly. They won't let you do blood bending.
Nobody's learning how to do it in general. I'm not gonna lie. You need the full moon. Only one bloodline of people have shown they've been able to do it outside of the full moon, and that's a specific family's bloodline.
Nah. But it's still the strongest.
It's the strongest. It's the strongest technique. We're talking about the element.
I mean, okay, yeah, the element of water, but the way that they use it.
Yeah, the way they use it is whack.
What?
The way they use it is whack.
How?
Like, what is you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a water nation dude. I'm taking the water out your body, and you just did.
You're not
just
even
did.
touching me, bro.
I don't
You're not
need
even
to.
touching me,
I took
bro.
the water
No,
out your
I'm
body.
telling you, first of all, you're a water bender. I'm not even tripping on that, bro. He controls water. Lame, man.
Bro, come on.
Bro, I'm an airbender, bro. Bro, you seen what Zahir did, bro? He hit the Dougie on him and took out the what's it called? Took the air out of her lungs like it was nothing. Dead and under
An old
5
lady
seconds.
with no bending powers.
She was
Yippee.
she was an earthbender. What are you talking about? You ain't even watch
she
Legend
was
of
tough.
Korra.
She
You
was
ain't even
tough.
watch Legend of Korra
She
trying
was
to
tough.
tell you what to do.
She was tough.
Are you tough?
I'm
Are
hard.
you tough? Are you tough?
I'm always tough.
You is not finna be hard if you was a water bro. Donovan is not doing nothing if he was a waterbender, bro. I put it on.
I'd be the toughest water. I'm being Korra for sure. Or not
You
Korra. I
being
mean,
Korra.
I'm in dang, brain
Don't
fart.
say Katara.
I'm being Katara.
Don't say that.
I'm being Katara. Don't drop me in the water nation.
I'm not.
They knew not to put me in the show.
Water is just not. It's not the strongest, bro. I'm sorry.
Think what you want.
I know what I know.
And they can like just be underwater and just be cool because they can control it.
But you got to think. You got to think with every other fire. Okay, I can maybe see that fire is the next weakest, but water. There's just no way. There's just no way.
I just don't see what makes fire so cool. Like they had to use 2 comments in order to obtain what they had. Lightning isn't even controllable by all of them. Like most people can't use the lightning. They can only like redirect it or like I don't know, but they can't summon the lightning. It's only like 5 people that can summon the lightning.
And at one point, but once they progressed later on,
Right, so
everybody had it.
it's the same thing. Once they progress the bloodline, it's gonna be over. That's gonna be the Water Nation's version of Dai Li, and they're gonna be just as tough. You see what I'm saying?
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna
It's not
happen.
gonna
No,
happen.
because
Even if
it's
they
overpowered.
Because even if they tried, they not doing it. I'm sorry. Not everybody is really learning how to blood bend like that.
See, if I was in there, I wouldn't even need bloodbending. I'd be so tough.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And I didn't like the argument that they had in the comments talking about Water Nation has to be aware of their surroundings. Like Earth doesn't have to. Not everybody can sand bend, and not everybody can metal bend. First of all,
For the most part, everybody can sand bend though. Sand bending is not that hard. Metal bending, yes, that is a more refined technique. But for the most part, all earthbenders can control sand.
it was only the 1 people that lived in the sand that could do it.
They were just the sand benders. That's what they were known for. But sand bending, and okay, if we really gonna talk about strongest bending, lava bending, are you serious right now?
Who was doing that?
Who is doing that?
You got to be at a volcano.
No. Have you ever seen? See, you ain't watched Legend of Korra. I can't even do it.
Bro,
with
I
you,
haven't
man.
watched. I told
can't
you
even
I
do
haven't
it with
watched
you, man.
it.
I can't even. Do
You
it with
literally
man.
told me that it was trash and not to watch it. Now you
Okay,
tell
no,
me.
we're gonna really sit down and talk about Legend of Korra real quick.
I don't want to sit down and watch.
Obviously,
about
you
it.
haven't watched Legend of Korra, but I'm just gonna make a statement. Legend of Korra was not a trash show. I know a lot of Avatar fan base hates Legend of Korra, but Legend of Korra. First of all, Legend of Korra wasn't even supposed to be longer than 1 season. So every single season, they're writing it as if it's a one-off. Like if the Legend of Korra writers had been able to sit down and like really plan the show, I probably would have ended out a lot better. But and like the characters in Korra really aren't that bad, but the writers, they just suck. And like I said, obviously they could figure something out if it was gonna be planned from the beginning. But no, the writers completely killed that show. Because the season 1 of Legend of Korra, I ain't gonna lie, season 1 of Legend of Korra was some of the best fiction I've ever seen. For sure. But it's just everything after that. And just the way they write Korra. No, the writers, I don't know. The writers must hate black people or something. Obviously, I know Korra not confirmed like a black person, but colored people like, bro, Korra, first of all, Korra get her behind torched every episode every episode, bro. First of all, Korra get beat up every single episode. And then on top of that, they made Korra lose all the previous avatars. What, bro? Are you serious? And then after that, after Korra get beat up, bro, Korra go into like we saw Aang go into a coma for like 3 weeks. Korra was out for 3 years. They put her out of commission for 3 years.
All right, bro, you spoiling it, bro.
No, it was really bad for Korra. Like,
all right, so here's
no,
my
because
question.
you know how. No, this is my last thing. Because you know how Aang would pull up and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, it's the Avatar." Korra pull up, they'd be like, "Man, the Avatar. Ain't nobody worried about the Avatar." Like, straight like that, bro. Straight like that. Like the writers really hated
You
Korra.
only say Water Nation weak because Korra, bro.
What are you talking about? Why am I saying it because of Korra? The Water Nation was colder in Korra than they was in the last Airbender. They
Can't
was.
argue. I ain't see it, but whatever.
In jail for this so nasty.